Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. We might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales.
Ever since the show's triumphant return, there's been a more intent desire to answer the question, what makes the DuckTales theme so catchy? There's a pretty obvious answer. We heard it so often when we were younger. The show itself was so popular that we had plenty of time for the theme song to sink its way into our hearts just from the sheer repetition. But that's not a very satisfying answer, is it? How about this? The song first catches our attention, then holds our concentration until it plants itself in our memory, shun. It grabs us melodically, harmonically, and rhythmically.
Life is like
spells out a basic triad. Major even. But you've been deceived if you think we're in normal E major. But if we were in E major,
life is like a hurricane.
We'd be a bit, shall we say, dreamier. The chord we do get has a bit of mystery and pull, like it wants to take you on an adventure. It also helps inflect the lyrics, like someone flustered with excitement. Life is like a hurricane.
Life is like a hurricane.
The bass kind of keeps us in check, though. It sets up the song's rhythm. Some of the most popular songs on the radio start by setting up a steady beat and play with it a little to keep you on your toes. But it keeps steady enough that we feel grounded. Until when the bass moves, the song really takes off. The earth has moved under our feet, and the chords switch up pretty fast. It builds. It moves us forward, right up to
DuckTales.
We have our first big, satisfying declaration of the title. These are powerful chords. And they seem to bust through walls to get where they're going. I could talk about these three chords for a while, but they pop up in lots of places to give you a feeling of cadence or finish, with a more massive feeling than natural chords within a key. And yet, we still get a little reminder of where we're from. This triad has been a thread throughout the song. This is the power of the earworm. It helps you memorize the whole by including something familiar to connect each chunk. But songwriters also have to tweak the repeats so you don't get sick of them each time. That's why
here in Duckburg
becomes
it's a duck blur.
It also gives the music a reason to travel somewhere, to spin around us like some kind of windstorm. Side note for songwriters, YouTuber NerdSync pointed out that it took 45 minutes to write all of this. A big part of that is the way Mark Mueller used these repetitions. He found one or two central ideas and just repeated them, tweaking them as the song developed. So, DuckTales. This chorus gets us ready for the key change. The bridge that takes us there takes a piece here and there to lead us along. This
danger
comes from this. This
lurks behind you.
comes from this. And this
What to do? Just grab onto some.
comes from this.
Every day they're out there making.
The bass even hints at what's going to happen. It moves up by whole step, just like the overall key is about to. If it didn't change keys at this moment, it would feel like a letdown. This bass line has kept the song pretty steady, but there's something restless about it too. And even though the bridge feels different and new, it still just goes back to E.
Danger
Including the melody.
lurks behind you.
The song has been taking us on a fun ride so far,
This stranger
but we're getting restless.
out to find you.
This key change
What to do? Just grab onto.
is not just a fun surprise, it's crucial to the song. Everything has deliberately built to this moment, right before our ears. Maybe we didn't tune in every afternoon thinking, oh man, it's time to hear that awesome key change. But when the show began, it was like a small reward for coming back, and a promise that you wouldn't regret what you were going to see.
Not ponytails or cottontails, no DuckTales.
What are some other theme songs that get you going, get you excited for a show, nostalgic or now? I'm curious to know. And pass on this video to others. I'd love to get more dialogue going. I've got more ideas in the works, so until next time, thanks for listening.